Welcome, friends. Today, we're doing another first impressions video. Tremendous. That's right, friends. Once again, I am back. Back with another first impressions. And today we are continuing our first impressions on the house of Cloon Keen from Ireland. So I got 8 samples from this house. I tried 4 of them in my last video, and today I am trying the last 4 because that's how numbers work. So I am going to be pulling up the house on Fragrantica because I cannot for the life of me read this script which has been used by the person at Les Santas who wrote these out. Excuse me whilst I hydrate. So I'm having to kind of Rosetta Stone it. And the first up, well, let's have a look. The first up, I think, is Roisin Dubh. Roshin Dub. And we will have a spray. Now, let's see. The nose behind this fragrance is someone McCurtain. How you say that first name is beyond me. It is Celtic. It's Meab. That's appalling, that. I do apologise to you. I have no idea how to pronounce your name. Anyway, doesn't seem to be a blurb with this one, but it's rose, incense, ink, iris, and patchouli, according to the old Fragransky. I might actually go on to their website, which is probably a better idea. I should have asked you, Rose, how you pronounce this person's name, but the rest of them don't have a perfumer like attached to them. So this is the first time I've come across this. So this is a Roshin. I do know how to say Roshin though. You know, I don't want your bloody cookies. Strictly necessary. I don't know what that means. But anyway, stop trying to sell me shit. I just want information on your perfume. So, a Roshin Dub. A dusky haze of Damascena rose entwined with a dry paper record and ink-stained patchouli unfurls into a brooding base of smoky incense, black pepper and tobacco absolute. A Roshin Dub, Little Black Rose, takes its name from a subversive 16th century song which has become an enduring emblem to Irish writers. Inky, absolutely. Rose, absolutely. This is probably the most interesting one I've smelled so far. Sorry, just fiddling with the light because these aren't brilliantly set up. I do apologise. But we've started, so I'll finish. As you can see, the problem I'm having with the script there. Rose, definitely. Ink, dark, black. Particularly black ink. I'm not getting any pepper yet. I'm getting a little bit of the dry and dustiness from the incense. I'm getting this kind of paper thing now. It's interesting. Is it so interesting that it would make me want to buy it, though? It may make me want to try it on skin. You know? I may try it on skin. It's got some sort of iso-y, super woody, cedary thing going on as well, but it's done very well, you know. It doesn't feel clumsy like an indie perfume or anything like that. It feels like it's been done professionally. The rose is fresh. The incense is a little dusty, but it's not peppery. There's no pepper there that I can discern yet. It's nice, it's interesting, it's fetching. It is a dark little black rose. It does have that kind of... it feels quite small as well. Excuse me whilst I hydrate. It's quite interesting, that. Next up, we have Enbarr. Enbarr. I think Enbarr's a little bit more expensive than the rest of them. It is a little bit more expensive, considerably more expensive than the rest of them, because you only get a 75ml bottle. And it's €40 more. So, what do you have to say for yourself? A perfumer's dream of horses with hearts racing and hooves clattering through history. Wild manes flowing through a wind of spring on fields of thyme and geranium. Enbarr is a supremely sumptuous composition built on the most mythical, captivating material in the perfumer's palette, oud wood. The fragrance opens with full-blown geranium and saffron. It's a saffron oud wood, isn't it? Oh, fuck off. The fragrance opens with a full-blown geranium and saffron, carrying groomed oud and billowing saddler's leather. A purple mantle of wild thyme is the idiosyncratic beat to its voluptuous heart. It's going to be a fucking oud rose, isn't it? It's going to be a fucking oud rose. Oh no. Well, the things I'd do for you people. Shite. It's that dusty western amber wood oud. Saffron. Cypriol oil. It's got a touch of promise about it. There was no call for this. You've smelled this before. You'll smell it again. It's promise without the apple. Shit. Oh, excuse me whilst I hydrate. Dry. Very dry. That's the cypriol oil. Oud, leather, maybe something resinous in there as well. Keep it a little, just to keep things moving, round things out a little bit. Disaster. There was no need for this perfume. There was no call for it. When did you come out? 2022. Celine Guivache is apparently the perfumer. It's another saffron, oud, leather, cypriol oil thing. There's no rose that I can tell, but there is geranium, which is, it's got similarities to rose, some parts of it anyway. There is something a little bit resinous, a little bit milky in the base. You know, maybe it's like a vanilla or something. Oh no. Notes, oh, I didn't see this. Notes, top notes, saffron and white thyme from France, geranium, rose, rosette oil from Egypt, plum, could be plum that's given it a little bit of liquidity. Patchouli oil from Indonesia, yeah, I'm getting some of the patchouli as well. Agar wood oil from Vietnam, leather accord, benzoin, Siam resin, what the fuck? Oh, benzoin from Siam, Siamese benzoin, got it. Incense extract from Somalia, oak moss absolute from Macedonia, and Nagamotha oil from India. It's not as offensive as it was when I first sprayed it. It rounded out a little bit there. There's no call for this. There's no need for this perfume. You know? Like, you've smelled this perfume before. By all means, try it for yourself. But this just feels like it just feels like it belongs in the Desert Gem collection by Frederick Malle. And it smells like promise. It smells like promise without the apple. If you're offended by the apple in promise, you might like that, actually. Excuse me whilst I hydrate. I had to hydrate after that because it was extremely dry. Next up, friends, we have Jura Rose's favourite, Castania. Castania eau de parfum, a childhood memory of street roasted chestnuts in Andalusia. Okay. Castania opens with a delectable haze of burnt chestnuts laced with a fine trace of golden caramel. It gradually reveals a voluptuous blend of rich Haitian vetiver, cardamom, and red pepper bathed in the delicate floral notes of cassia absolute and lush jasmine blossoms. Breathe. A stunning and irresistibly mellow composition. It received 5 stars from Luca Turin and Tanya Sanchez in the 2018 Perfumes The Guide. Superb from top notes to dry down. Still a great wear a day later. And for some reason I have added it to cart, and that is not what I wanted to do. Show me notes. Top notes: cardamom, red pepper, roasted chestnuts. Middle notes: cassia flower and jasmine, and the base is vetiver. Jura Rose's favourite. Jura Rose has a mixed history with recommending perfumes to me. Let's see how I feel about Castania. Vetiver and hazelnut. Where have we heard that before? That would be Vetiver Tonka. That is nice. It's got a touch of furniture polish about it at the very top. But that goes. Could be the jasmine, that. A little bit nutty. Floral. Big jasmine, big. It's not indolic jasmine, it's a floral jasmine. It's a kind of a flowery. A flowery type affair. A little bit nutty. The nutty's becoming more apparent. It's very floral. It's very perfumey. And I think that's the jasmine. You know, it's got a touch of Knees 10 about it. The mid. It's green. I don't think it's very sweet. It's just something a little bit milky about it again. Lactonic. It's very lovely. It's very nice. It's musky. I get some kind of big musky vibe from it, you know? Fluffy. Furry. Warm. Floral. A little bit of furniture polish. It's nice. It's nice, but it's not something I would be interested in buying, I must admit. It's a green, floral. I think it's the jasmine that's putting me off. Very floral and a little bit furniture polish. It definitely has some furniture polish about it. Okay then. Last up, we come to Fielded Moon. It's not what it is, surely not Fielded Moon. Folded Moon? Frosted Moon. Frosted Moon. Frosted Moon. Evocative of the ethereal radiance of moonlight. I'll be the judge of that. Iris shimmers with a cool silver glow onto the soft, warm earthiness of angelica seeds, cedar bark, and vetiver cut with the green snap of galbanum. Timelessly elegant and resolutely sophisticated, Frosted Moon is an intriguingly paradoxical perfume. Top notes are angelica roots and seeds. Middle notes are carrot seeds, iris roots, and ambrette seeds. Base note are galbanum roots, vetiver roots, cedar bark, and musks. There's a lot of roots going on here, isn't there? There we go. Green, galbanum, definitely get the galbanum. Got a touch of French lover about it, musky galbanum. Carroty, irisy. It was shortlisted for a Fifi award, apparently. Fragrance Foundation Award, I do beg your pardon. 2014 Fragrance Foundation Award finalist. Big green galbanum angelica musk I get the ambrette and the musks. It's got a touch of French lover at the beginning, but it's diverging away from that, and it's through the carrot and the carrot seed and the orris root. Carrots and irises are very similar. You get it. I mean, you get it from the root. This is a very rooty perfume, obviously. It's vetiver. You get that from the roots. Carrot seed. They grow underground. Carrot. The actual carrot that you eat is the root. Orris root. You get the scent from the iris. And they're evoking the fact that they got the smell of the galbanum and the angelica from the roots as well. So it's very... The iris is saving this from becoming a little bit vinegary. You'd have to smell it to know what I mean. There is an aftertaste of vinegar. It could be the vetiver, that being a particular kind of vetiver or a particularly green vetiver. I like this. It's fresh, musky, rooty. Dark. It's dark without becoming dense, without becoming thick. It has something a little bit ethereal about it. Musky, irisy. It's good. It is good. I'd be tempted to try this one on skin. It does have something a little bit acidic, a little bit vinegary about it. But I'm assuming that would dry off. It's like French lover with iris. Okay, I like that. Frosted moon. Frosted moon coming in at the end. Excuse me whilst I hydrate. So, Roshin Dubh. Dubh. I don't know. Nice, rosy, a little bit dark. Well made, well balanced. I'm still not getting any peppery incense sort of thing going on. Interesting, but a very rose forward perfume. Enbarr's a write-off. Could have just not made that and no one would have noticed. Castania. Yeah, it's becoming more polishy. Big, huge jasmine. Big, huge jasmine. If you like jasmines, floral jasmines, not indolic jasmines, like a floral jasmine, you would quite enjoy this, I think. A little bit nutty, green, fresh. It's nice, but not for me. And finally, oops, I've just thrown that away. Finally, this is Frosted Moon. Frosted Moon is probably the best perfume I've smelled from them. It's got touches of Iris Cendra from it, which is by Naomi Goodser. But it's like that crossed with French Lover by Frederic Malle. It's fresh, musky, green, musky. It's got a touch of Fat Electrician about it as well. I like that. I'll try Frosted Moon on skin. Okay. So there we have it, friends. These are my first impressions from the house of Cloon Keen. I will be back with a final impressions video. I'm hoping to do a review at some point, maybe tomorrow or Saturday. We will see how that plan goes. Stay tuned, for I will be making more content. If you've stuck with this video all the way through, I appreciate it, and I will see you all again soon. Goodbye.